Happy New Year out there, one and all. Happy 2018. And all right, so first off, like the New Year's resolutions thing, like it is a good idea, but also I'm in the camp of like, why wait till January 1st? Why can't you change something to September 17th? Yeah, or like it's sort of a macro version of when people be like, oh, we'll start Monday. Why don't you start Saturday at 2:45 p.m.? Why don't you do that? But yeah, I digress there. Happy New Year out there, one and all. Hopefully you're out there chasing your goals. And also, it's World Carnivore Month. I mean, how exciting is that? Not only if you're thinking about going on some sort of carnivore challenge, but it's a great way to kick things off in January. Just be a savage. There's a reason why humans climbed to the top of the food chain. It's because we got meat and we cooked meat and the brain got bigger and we got better at hunting. Yeah, that's why we have a labrum. That's why we can throw a baseball. That's because we can kill other animals by throwing rocks really hard. 100 miles an hour, some of us. Not me. I think the hardest I've ever thrown is like 80, but yeah, whatever. But New Year's resolutions out there, lots of people are concerned about losing weight. For me, it's day 23 of 69 on the Carnivore Challenge. I'll have to check it out since we're recording this on New Year's Day. And, it took a long time. It's been 4 months now since I've given up sugars and grains. And, since we started the challenge, I completely cut out grains except for that one cheat meal the first week, which I really regretted. Now the cheat meal is like vegetables. I mean, as weird as that sounds, because we just did a lasagna on New Year's Eve, except instead of the noodles and like lasagna wheat noodles, we did just zucchini and eggplant. It was amazing. It was scrumptious. And here's the whole thing: once you're far enough removed from something, you don't really miss it. And for me, it was really tough right away, giving up, as stupid as it sounds, Diet Coke. And, well, for me, Coke Zero, but I know a lot of people are really addicted to Diet Coke. And, as much as I don't really agree with the dude in the White House, he did have something interesting to say when he said, when did you ever see a thin person drink a Diet Coke? And it's really fair. And we're really not going to know the effects of artificial sweeteners for probably hundreds of years, hundreds of actual, like, objective studies, not studies funded by sugar industry or the beverage industry or anything like that. And I just don't think it's good. Yeah, like even when I was drinking probably 2, maybe 3 cans a day, because you needed the caffeine. It is a very small amount of caffeine. I think a can of Coke Zero has 35 milligrams of caffeine, where you can have a cup of coffee and have 100, and then you get all those antioxidants and all that good stuff that you get with coffee. But getting off of that was huge. And then, I mean, other than like pasta and bread, I mean, you sort of miss a sandwich every now and then. But I mean, once I'm away from it for a couple days, couple weeks, couple months, all of a sudden you really don't miss it. And you do go through a phase of getting used to not having all of that added glucose in your system, and they go from being a sugar burner to a fat burner. And that's the thing about the Carnivore Challenge, is that you sort of back your way into a ketogenic diet. Now, I'm not a keto acolyte, quite yet. I haven't done my full research on it, but just sort of falling into that and burning fat and working intermittent fasting in. I think it's really helped. It's really helped my energy levels. It's really helped my training levels. It's really helped me drop weight and also body fat percentage. And here's the vainest thing. Here's the dumbest thing. Where it's since we do a YouTube video every day for the Viking stuff, I've noticed that the face is starting to thin out, because since I'm Korean, I have a round head, and therefore, when I put on like a thimble amount, so in high school I weighed around like 150, and I was the same height, so I was like 5'7", 150, right? So I was like this good looking kid. If I put on a thimble of weight, bam, it would go straight to the chins. Like even now, I can still get a second or third chin going. And Yeah, that's the thing for me. That's where I was starting to see results and getting really excited. It's like there goes the fourth chin, there goes the third chin, there goes the second chin. Oh lordy, here we go. Yeah, and that means more to me. And also how I feel, energy levels. So energy levels and something as simply as vain as not having multiple chins. That's what keeps me going, as opposed to like a number on a scale, because I know that's going to fluctuate a lot. And also that I know that my blood work is going to be good. I'm going to go get that checked out this week, and I should be fine. We'll see. Also, want to note on intermittent fasting. So what I do is I have 16 hours off and 8 hours on, and typically what that is break fast at noon. Sometimes in the morning when I wake up with a cup of coffee, I'll have like a teaspoon of MCT oil or coconut oil, something where if I was doing straight ketosis, probably it would be enough to knock me out of ketosis, but I don't really care. Just a little bit of something to satiate and help me do some work in the morning. And also I train in the afternoon, usually about 1 to 3 p.m. So breaking that fast at noon and then eating until 8 p.m. And here's the thing about it is, the thing I have to be careful of is that I have to make sure that I'm getting enough protein and fat in for my macros. And it's not even like a calorie thing, because frankly, I'm not even that hungry anymore. You know, especially when noon comes around. There will be some days where I'm watching my clock. I'm like, come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on. But most days it's like, oh, it's noon. Oh, I should probably eat something before we go train. Yeah. And late at night, it'll be a spot where, oh, I'm short 20, 30 grams of protein, or I'm short a couple of the macros of fat that I need, and then I'll pop in a can of sardines, or we'll have a hamburger or something late at night, or a couple eggs, and then we'll get there. And it's like, it's almost a little bit of work. And that's something, just like the giving up the sugar, that takes a lot of time, because I've been doing the intermittent fasting for probably about 3 months, but right away it was like, man, it's 9 o'clock. We're not eating till noon. Shoot, what is going on? Yeah. And you can adjust it, because there are some nights where we're recording the show, we go out afterwards, and get something to eat, and so I'll shift it. So I'll fast from 2 to 10 as opposed to 12 to 8. I'm even thinking about shrinking it more. I mean, once we get more into the off season, I mean, could I probably do it from 12 to 6? Yeah, I think we could. And I've noticed that, especially in the morning when we're taking care of a lot of like normal, mundane office type work, it's like the focus is there, like the mental clarity is there. And I'm sure it goes back to days when we had to hunt, and we were on an empty stomach. We haven't eaten for 4 days, so our mental capacities are just honed in to focus and getting on one task. It's better than Adderall. It really is. Not eating. Yeah, who would have known? But yeah, we're still cranking along. Day 23 of the Carnivore Challenge, World Carnivore Month. I got some beautiful pork belly smoking right now, so we're going to eat the crap out of that for New Year's Day, and it's going to be awesome. I mean, we're back at it. We're eating meat, we're eating eggs, and we're drinking water. I mean, that's really about how we are rolling. So that is episode 4. Subscribe. I think we have a subscribe button or something. Yeah. Give us a like on the video. Give me a follow on Twitter at Andy Carlson Show. And keep up. It's good times. Enjoy your month.